This is Laika Maravilla, a registered psychometrician, a trying hard educator, motivational speaker, and author. And it's time for us to share stories, insights, and lessons as we keep trying hard to be better together.
Hi there and welcome sa ating bagong episode, and today again we're going to talk about bakit hindi pwede ang pwede na. It's actually a line na naririnig natin before, pero what does it really mean? Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng pwede na? Is it good? Is it good enough? Is it okay? At bago natin yan gawin, just a quick little reminder, if you haven't followed the podcast yet and you're enjoying these conversations, don't forget to follow the podcast. And if you want, you can share it with your friends if you feel that this is something that they need to hear. Now, just a few weeks back, well, meron na bang 2 weeks? Parang 2 weeks yata, nirelease natin yung collab shirt with Linya Linya. And the quote, yung aking quote na pinili nila for the shirt was, "Don't be afraid to be extra in a world full of pwede na." And that is a quote that I wrote actually years ago. I think the first time I wrote it, I was still a student. Tapos pinost ko siya a few years back then sa Instagram ko. I think most people agreed with the quote. It resonated with them naman. I have all of you sending your pictures wearing the shirt na. So maraming salamat sa inyo. You have sila Teacher Lenny, si Teacher May, si Teacher Mary Rose, si Ate Grace also sent a photo wearing the shirt na. Si Madam Leia, of course, who bought shirts for her family. And a lot of other people na sabi nila it really spoke to them. Some of my creator friends who were wearing it with pride, sila Lisha, and it made me really happy to see them embrace yung meaning ng quote. Don't be afraid to be extra in a world full of pwede na. And okay na yun eh. Parang I think most people understood what I was trying to say. And lalo na dahil in-explain naman natin dun sa conversations with Ali sa Linya Linya show. And of course dun sa conversation din from our episode 2 weeks ago. Pero syempre may mga few people pa rin who would push back and say, hindi, wala namang problema sa pagiging pwede na. And I think the reason why they are pushing against or kumukontra sila dito sa line na don't be afraid to be extra in a world full of pwede na, that is rooted dun sa maling definition ng pwede na. Kasi for a long time, people believed that pwede na means good enough. That pwede na means satisfactory. And even if we kind of touched on it din dun sa conversation ko with Ali sa The Linya Linya show, baka hindi pa masyadong na-drive yung point na yon. And that is why we're going to talk about it today. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng pwede na? And bakit hindi pwede ang pwede na? Now let's start with the definition ng terms, no? When we say pwede, ang ibig sabihin nun, this is good. Or at least this is good enough. Yun yung good, yun yung good enough, yun yung satisfactory. Yun yung pwede. It's not the best, right? Pero ito ay pwede. Pwede ito dito. When we say pwede na, hindi siya good. Hindi siya good enough. It's actually a recognition that something is not good enough. Pero sige, let's cut corners. Pero sige, let's compromise. Pero sige, something's gotta give, so gagawin ko na lang ng paraan. Maybe didiskartehan ko, maybe dadayain pa minsan para lang mabuo. Yun yung pwede na. Now, the example I used sa conversation ni Ali was para kang maliligo. 'Di ba? Kung maniligo ka, nag-igib ka, ang alam mo na kapag maliligo ka, you need isang pail ng water, isang punong timba. Kaya lang medyo, ewan ko kung nagmamadali ka, tinamad ka, or anything, hindi pa puno yung timba, sabi mo pwede na. Okay lang yan, pwede na yan. Kahit na alam mo in your head na you need at least isang buong timba para maligo. Now, kapag tinanggap mo yung pwede na again kulang ito, no? Kulang yung tubig. Hindi mo naman talaga ikamamatay siguro na maligo gamit ang kalahating timbang tubig. Naranasan ko rin yan dati sa mga youth camp or sa mga missions, no? Pero gagawin mo ng paraan. Pwede kang magbanlaw ng hindi ganun karaming beses, di ba? Yung kasalok mo ng tubig, hindi na masyadong maraming beses. Medyo madulas-dulas ka pa siguro, pero okay na yan. Hindi ka na magko-conditioner kasi wala namang tubig, walang sapat na tubig, no? Hindi ka na magbubuhos. Siguro gamit ka na lang ng tuwalya para yun na lang yung pangkudkod mo. Libreng banlaw na rin. Pero you know in your heart, kulang yun eh. Diba? Kulang yun dun sa makakabigay sa iyo ng satisfaction. Sa masasabi mo talaga na nakaligo ka ng husto. And I bet after a few hours, lalo na kung araw ang bibilangin mo nga maghahanap ka ng tubig kasi nga kulang yung ligo mo. So again, pwede na is not enough. Pwede na is not good enough. It's not good. Pwede na is, I'll settle, I'll take something that is not right for me. It's not enough. May mga kailangan akong i-surrender, may mga kailangan akong ibigay. Pero fine. And I understand how a lot of people can misread it na parang kasi you're coming from a point of privilege. Pero I find it fascinating kasi again, I've been very vocal naman din about my background and what my family is and where we came from. My point isn't to shame people who are happy with their lives. There's nothing wrong with being contented. What we're trying to push for here is giving people the power to shoot for something else, to want more. Now, that leads us to our first point kasi I have 3 reasons kung bakit hindi pwede ang pwede na. The first reason is this. Hindi pwede ang pwede na dahil pwede kang mangarap. Hindi pwede ang pwede na dahil pwede kang mag-demand. Pwede kang humingi. Pwede kang magnais ng higit pa sa kung ano yung meron ka ngayon. And I'm saying that, I have been saying that, sa totoo lang, no? Lahat ng sign-off natin dito sa Trying Hard podcast is, dream big, work hard, start now. So dream big is always the first step. And the reason why I say that is kasi I've seen people who have given up on life, who have given up on having a big dream, and I don't see them happy. I don't see them being fulfilled. You know how people would sometimes even cry when they're telling stories of who they really wanted to be or things they really wanted to have, but they just didn't go for it. It's a feeling of regret na gusto ko kayong i-spare from. Hindi pwede ang pwede na kasi pwede talaga. Pwede kang mangarap. And there's power in dreaming, you know? There's power in wanting more. Now, lalagay ko rin dito yung distinction, no? It's another thing to dream big and another thing to make that dream happen. Hindi lahat ng pangarap na malalaki nangyayari. Okay? Hindi nga, kahit nga hindi malaki yung pangarap mo, pwedeng hindi pa rin mangyari. When I was younger, my dream was just, the white picket fence kind of dream. So I just wanted to be a regular employee, to have a family, kids, etc. So that was my dream when I was growing up. But that didn't happen. But what that enabled me to do was to keep things open. To try to be a good student so that if I ever get to a point na I'm going to work for someone or I'm going to have to provide for a family, I'm able to do that. So yeah, my dream changed. Yes. Pero that dream became a beacon in the darkness. Naging target ko siya eh. And dahil I was shooting for something, I was gaining skills and experience, gaining life lessons na hindi ko managamit towards that specific dream nung na-reroute ako to my new dream, which is to democratize access to education in the Philippines. The same principles that I have, the same discipline that I have, baon-baon ko siya hanggang ngayon. Pero paano kung wala kang pangarap? Paano kung hindi mo hinayaan yung sarili mo na mangarap kasi pwede na, okay na yan, pwede na yan. Sayang, nanghihinayang ako. And honestly, it's the hardest thing to teach people. It's the hardest thing pagdating sa pagtuturo, pagdating sa mga students, learners, across all ages to na nakilala ko na. Pinakamahirap na ituro ang pag-asa. Pinakamahirap na ituro sa kanila na pwede silang mangarap. Especially when life has been hammering them. But I want that for you. I want you to dream big. Alright, so bakit hindi pwede ang pwede na? Number 1, hindi pwede ang pwede na dahil pwede kang mangarap. Pwede kang mangarap. Kung sino ka man, kung nasa ka man, pwede kang mangarap. Now, the second reason kung bakit hindi pwede ang pwede na, it's this. Hindi pwede ang pwede na dahil pwede kang magsikap. Now, nasabi ko na kanina, magkaiba ang pangangarap sa pagtupad ng pangarap. I had a Twitter exchange with someone a few months ago. Sabi niya kasi, people lied daw when they said na libre ang mangarap. Sabi ko, hindi, libre naman talaga ang mangarap. But making it come true costs something. It may not be money, lalo na for us na hindi naman lumaki na maraming pera, no? Pero ang pagtupad ng pangarap costs something. Being extra costs something. Whether it's your time, your effort, minsan your childhood, minsan yung privileges, yung access perks, social life, it will cost something. Pero pwede kang magsikap. And that is something that really rings true sa akin. Hindi lang dahil mahirap ang buhay or hindi naman kami privileged growing up. But because I knew rin how it is to skate by without trying. Kung hindi niyo pa napapanood yung first 3 episodes or hindi niyo pa naririnig yung first 3 episodes ng Trying Hard podcast, you would, if you listen to that, you would see how personal this is for me. Kasi for a long time, I didn't allow myself to dream. I didn't allow myself to make an effort to reach my dreams kasi nga wala naman akong pangarap. At saka madali naman yung mga bagay-bagay sa akin. Parang kahit hindi naman ako nag-aaral, kahit paano pumapasa ako. Modesty aside, I'm just saying that as a fact. But it took so long for me to understand that hindi tama yung ginagawa ko. Just because nakakaraos ka or just because meron kang mga laylay pero sige, babawi mo na lang next time, okay na yun. It's not an honorable thing to do. Kasi meron pang pwedeng gawin. Pwede ka pang magbigay. Pwede ka pang magsikap. So, hindi pwede na kasi pwede ka namang magsikap eh. Pwede ka rin maghintay, no? So, ikakabit ko yun dito. Hindi pwede na dahil pwede ka rin maghintay. Pwede ka magsikap, maghintay, magpagod, magsaliksik. There's something you can do. We talk about growth mindset a lot, right? Na parang you have a choice to utilize what you have to turn into this person you want to be. We talked about that dun sa How to Be Better series natin. And if you embrace the culture na pwede na yan, okay na ako sa pwede na, you won't be able to do it. Kasi you will always find a way to rationalize in your head na okay ka na kung nasan ka ngayon kahit alam mong kulang na kulang siya. So again, hindi pwede na dahil pwede kang magsikap, pwede kang sumubok, pwede kang maghintay, pwede kang mag-effort. Pwede mo yung gawin. Now, the third reason why hindi pwede na is this. Hindi pwede na dahil pwede kang magtampo sa dulo. Pwede kang maghinanakit. Pwede kang magkaroon ng sama ng loob. And I'm saying that kasi nga, again, no, having met people who bore so much resentment in life, disappointment, regrets, that is not a life that I wish upon my worst enemy. I don't want you to wake up one day and say, hindi, pinili ko yung pwede na pero masama ang loob ko. Ayoko kong magsisihin nyo yung ibang tao around you dahil hindi ka man lang sumubok sa pangarap mo. That is not a good way to live your life. I wrote this, no? I said, false contentment breeds resentment. Because it's true. You can try to explain na parang hindi, settling, pwede na. That is me being contented with what I have. Me, just having this attitude na okay na ako dito, kontento na ako, wala na akong hihingin pa. Pero when you say that, you have to mean it. Kasi I've seen people who kept saying it again and again. Tapos pag tumanda na sila, pag nasa retirement age na sila, nasa may, sabihin natin, patakip-silim na ng buhay, dun lumalabas yung resentment na naipon. Sabi ko nga, okay na yan kasi priority ko yung mga anak ko, priority ko yung pamilya ko. Give up ko to kasi gusto ko kayong bigyan ng ganitong klaseng buhay. Give up ko to kasi hindi practical, ganyan-ganyan. Pero yung bitterness nandun, and ayoko yung mangyari sa inyo, ayoko mangyari yun sa people around you. Kasi nakakasakit siya. Nakakasakit siya. So yeah, hindi pwede na dahil pwede kang magtampo, pwede kang maghinanakit pagdating ng dulo. And I would much rather have you go for something right now. Say you tried. If you failed, okay lang, di ba? We can find something else. You can change your dream. Kesa yung hawak-hawak mo yun na parang ultimate sacrifice siya. Tapos hindi mo rin naman pala mapanindigan sa dulo. So, hindi pwede na. Kasi dapat dun tayo sa pwede. And I'm saying that kasi I'm a product of people who chose to say na hindi pwede na. And I'm grateful that they did it. They are imperfect people. Oh, alam ko yan, they have their own flaws. May mga bumbog din ako growing up and hanggang ngayon, no? Pero I've seen it happen in their lives.
Siya yung bumibili ng planner, taon-taon kasi New Year, New You. Oo. Pero hindi niya naman sinusulatan. Wala yun. Kasi daw pangit yung sulat niya, sayang yung papel. Tapos minsan, January, okay pa. Sinusulatan niya, ginagamit niya. February, okay pa. Tapos susunod niyang bubuksan, September na. Ganun ka rin ba? Ako rin kasi, kaya nga gumawa ko ng sarili kong planner. Ito ang planner na para sa mga try-hard, kagaya ko. At dahil hindi nakakahiya maging trying hard, mas nakakahiya to not try at all, nilagay na natin sa cover mismo. This planner is undated, kaya pwede mo simulan gamitin kahit kailan. At kung makakalimutan gamitin pwede mong gamitin ulit. Walang masasayang na papel. But I should warn you, this planner is not for everyone. Parang yung podcast natin. Others may look at it and say it's too much or it's too messy. Pero I made these choices para hindi kayo mahiyang gamitin. This is the kind of planner you can use and abuse. Aside from the monthly spread, weekly spread, at yung task list, meron din siyang mga activity sheets that you can use sa inyong journey sa personal development. At kung ready ka na bumili para sa'yo o para panregalo, you can go to bit.ly/tryinghardplanner. And for the first 100 orders hanggang November 30, I will also include a dedication. Kung gusto nyo lang naman. You just let us know dun sa notes kung kaninong pangalan ang isusulat. Now, I always tell you to dream big, work hard, and start now. This planner right here is actually one of my big dreams, so thank you all for making it come true.
Nawabalikan natin yung points natin. Hindi pwede na dahil pwede kang mangarap. One thing I saw in the lives of my lola, my titas, my mom, my dad, is that hindi nila tinanggap na pwede na yan. Sabi nila hindi pwede ang pwede na. I choose to be hopeful. Okay? They were always hopeful. I want that for you. Okay? Now, bakit ganon? Kasi, you know, my mom, when she was growing up, she knew that studying was her ticket out of poverty. And so she tried her best, kahit with limited means, kahit kailangan niya magtinda ng singkamas sa eskwela para makabili siya ng papel. Ginawa niya lahat para maging mahusay siyang estudyante. Now, nung magka-college na siya, kahit nakapasa siya sa PUP Santa Mesa, sabi ng lola ko, anak, okay na yan, pwede na yan, magtrabaho ka na, pasensya na, wala na talagang pera. Wala nang papaaral sa'yo. You know, I'm grateful that my mom didn't say, okay, sige po, pwede na yan. She actually dreamt bigger dreams. Sabi niya, hindi. Gusto ko makatapos ng college. Gusto kong iangat yung antas ng pamumuhay natin. Gusto kong makaalis tayo dito. And I'm grateful that she did it. I'm grateful that she dreamed. Kasi yung hope na yon, yung pagiging hopeful niya, that is what carried her kahit sa dami ng paghihirap na pinagdaanan niya. Now, yung second point natin, hindi pwede na dahil pwede kang magsikap. I saw that in their lives as well. You know? Ang lola ko, mula nung bata siya, she's always been a hard worker. And I saw that they were always faithful, the people around me. Because they said na hindi pwede na, they were always faithful. They worked hard, barely complained, and that is what enabled me to be who I am today. Now, let me share a bit of parang story, you know. Hindi nga ito story, it's actually something that happened. But my lola was married really young. So 14 years old siya nung pinakasal siya sa lolo ko. She started having kids when she was 16. And meron silang 5 anak. Dumating sa point na hindi naman kasi nila kayang buhayin yung mga anak nila, even though they worked really hard. Kasi this was in the 70s, 80s eh. So talagang ang napakahirap ng buhay nila, napakahirap ng buhay ng marami noong panahon na yun. And people were saying, ipaampon mo na yung mga anak mo. Pamigay mo na. There was even a point now that my lolo was saying that. Pamigay mo na, wala na tayo magagawa. But you know what? I'm grateful that my lola said, hindi pwede na sa akin yun. Okay? Isuko ko na lang, pamigay ko na rin yung mga anak ko. Hindi pwede sa akin yun. Pwede na siya para sa iba. Pero sa akin, hindi pwede. And because of that, yun, binuhat niya yung pamilya. And she lived long enough to see her children grow up, her grandchildren grow up, and kahit papaano, in my own little way, give her something to be proud of and a life that was far more comfortable than what she was used to growing up. So yeah, hindi pwede na pwede kang magsikap. I saw that they were always faithful. Now the third point, hindi pwede na dahil pwede kang magtampo sa dulo. One thing I saw din sa pamilya ko is that because they embraced this, na hindi pwede na kasi magkakaroon ka ng hinanakit, I saw that they were always grateful. They were always grateful because of that. Hindi naman nakuha lahat, no? Hindi naman naging madali ang lahat. May mga pagkakataon din na, again, there were failures, there were a lot of bad decisions din. Pero I saw how everything na dumadating good was a source of joy for the people around me. So they were grateful for what we have, for what we've become. So yeah, hindi pwede na. That is something I really believe in. And I want more people to believe in, more people to embrace. Kasi it's in wanting more. It's in believing that, you don't have to settle for something that is lacking, someone that is lacking. That yung progress natin could start. Not just as an individual, but as a family, as a society, as an entire country, Hindi pwede na. And I know people would still disagree with me when I say that. But that's the point of it all naman din. That's the point of the shirt. Don't be afraid to be extra in a world full of pwede na, because we recognize that this has become the norm. People have been used to minsan being happy pa nga when receiving what is pwede na lang. Na hindi na sila naghahangad ng pwede, okay na yan. Parang that's all you can have. Pero at least for those of you listening, kasi I checked the numbers for the roughly 1,500 of you who tune in every week faithfully. May you be those special people who refuse to take what you're handed to and say na hindi pwede na. Na hindi, mangangarap ako, magsisikap ako. Hindi ako magtatampo sa dulo, hindi ako maghinanakit sa dulo dahil I worked. I did my part. We may not win. Alam niyo yun. We may not change the world for the better as easily as we want to. We may not even do it in this lifetime, but I'm just grateful that I get to share this with you. And with you listening hanggang ngayon, I'm grateful. I'm grateful na at least, kumaga patakman sa dagat yan. Sa akin, malaking bagay yun. So please, now more than ever, I just want you to really fully embrace what it means to be a try-hard. What it means to dream big, work hard, and start now. At the end of the day, it's really not because there's a promise of success. No? Wala namang ganun eh. But the important part is that we tried. So that's it muna for now. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to follow if you haven't yet. Salamat ulit sa pagsama sa akin sa journey na ito. We are on our 51st episode. Yung tell-all na question and answer na episode, wala pa, no? Pero please send your questions in if you want. And I'll be answering them sa mga susunod na dating episode. Salamat sa inyo lahat sa pagsama sa akin, online, offline, in person, at hindi, sa patuloy na pananalangin para sa akin, para sa team, para sa pamilya ko. You all matter to me. Thank you. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey. Tapusin ko na by saying that same thing ulit. Dream big, work hard, start now, and don't be afraid to be called trying hard. I'll talk to you next time.